Today, let's have a lecture video for Python, but before we start, let me introduce myself and my group mates.
Good day everyone, my name is Renjimi Alpayusen and later on I will be discussing and demonstrate the data types and operators.
Hi, I'm Margie Magkubion and later on I will be discussing the if statement, if-else statement and if-else statement and the importance of indentation.
Hi, I'm Manaway Sasis and I'm going to introduce or discuss the Python introduction, the Python basic, including the basic syntax. So this is the following topic for today. Python introduction, what is Python, what is it for, why Python, Python basics, basic syntax such as printing hello world, file extension, etc., creating comments, naming and assigning variables, data types, operators, and if-else statement and conditions such as if-else, if-else statement. So what is Python? Python is an interpreted, object-oriented, high-level programming language with dynamic semantics. Python is simple, easy to learn, syntax emphasis, readability, and therefore reduces the cost of program maintenance. Python support modules and packages which encourage program modularity and code reuse. So what is it for? It's often used as a scripting language for web application. This means that it can automate specific series of tasks, making it more efficient. Consequently, Python is used in software application, pages within a web browser, the shells of operating systems, and some games. So, kani siyang nasa ubos mo siyang Python use for. Why Python? The Python language is one of the most accessible programming languages available because it has simplified syntax and not complicated, which gives more emphasis on natural language. Due to its easy and learning and usage, Python codes can be easily written and executed much faster than other programming languages. So, di ba, other programming languages nakabutan diya. So, ang kuan man gud Python man gud is mas easy siya compared sa other programming nga kuan like other programming languages like C++ language. Mas easy siya because kanang sa C++ kabantay man siguro ta nga kanang kailangan jud nga ibutang ang or i-type ang mga data types and like string, boolean, pero sa Python is no need na dili na pod kanang kailangan or dili na necessary nga magbutang piminti og semicolon. So Python has a simple syntax similar to English language. Python works on different platforms, Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry, and etc. Python has syntax that allows developers to write programs with fewer lines than some other programming languages. Python basics. So if mag-print ka, kailangan or necessary gud nga na-open and close parentheses. Kana siya. It is used to display something in the console. So, kailangan na siya sa Python nga magbutang og open and close parentheses. So, syntax print hello world. So, sa hello world, mapansin nato nga ang hello world is string. So, why nga naman nga mabantay na tong string? Because na siya double quote sana ay kana hello world. So, print na to tong hello world. Tong syntax print hello world. So, first thing to do is print. Dili na siya para sa uban. Dili na siya para sa C++ language nga. Yapil pa nato yung data types kung string, magbutang patag string, or boolean. So, diretso na sa print, then open and close parentheses, tapos double quote, then hello world. Hello world. So, pag i-run ni nato siya, automatic gawas sa ubos ka ni hello world. So, ina na siya kadali. Creating comments. Comments in Python begin with a hash mark. So, kanang na hashtag, muna siyang hash mark. Kana siya. Okay, inanay ang hash mark. And white space character and continue to the end of the line. So, generally, comments will look something like this. So, like ragid kay siya sa C++ language o ang Python. Muna siyang hashtag kung mag-comment ka. So what if magtry ta og comments sa ang gi-program? For example, kani magidong kung mag-comment magud ka or mag-label, kailangan na siya or necessary na siya if kanang ang imong program is gubot na kaayo og dili na nimo siya ma-determine kung unsa ang imong gi-program. For example, kung taas na kayo or depende rin mo na sa imo kung gusto ka mag-label, mag-comments or dili. So, example kani ato na siyang pulian og apelyido nako. She is Sasis. Then atong i-comment is kuan siya last name. Then magdugang ta og first name. Ay bali ni siya dapat first name ni siya, first name. First name Anel. Last name print open and close parentheses, double quote, Sasis. So, pag-ira ni siya, okay, nara sa ubos, Anel Sasis. So, muna siyang itsura. If magbutang ka og kanang comments, dili siya nga ma-appeal siya og kanang ma-appeal siya makita sa output, pero dara ra gini siya sa imuhang timailan ra gini siya nga para di ka maglibog sa imong program. Next, Python variables and basic data types. Ang atong data types there is integer, string, float, and bool. Bool ni siya. Kani. Bool. So, balik ta. What is integer? So, ang integer is positive and negative numbers. Example, kani 20. Kani siyang age mo ni siya tong identifier value na to is kaning 20. So data type, next data type string. So mailan na to ang string kay sentence ni siya, phrases, characters, and aside from that na siya double quote. Kani siya kaning nasa Sasis yung name. Magyapon to siya identifier, last name, value, Sasis. And next is data type float. So, mali na tong float is decimal numbers siya. Example, kaning height. So, 4.9. Ang value sa height is 4.9. Lastly, is kaning ball. Mailan na tong ball because mag-quote sa kuan ay yan yung i-identify niya kung true ba or false. Example, girl. So, ako, mag-base sa ako, girl man ko, so true. Okay, next. Next, identifier, the name of the variable which the user decides to choose. Example, syntax. Muna siya syntax. Kani, identifier equals value. So, muna akong i-explain ganina po. So, string, yung identifier, first name, value niya, ang name, first name, Anel, tapos integer, age, which is identifier, ang value is 20, sa float, height, iyang kuan, identifier, height, iyang value, 4.9, o sa bowl, mag-identify niya kung girl ba or boy, so girl man, true. Okay, next, sa arithmetic operators. So, this is our operators. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement. So, addition, murag yapon 4 plus 2. Kani, subtraction, 4 minus 2. Multiplication, ginagamit sa multiplication is kanang murang na asterisk sa taas. Kani siya. And sa division is kani siya. Imbis nga katong na ay, yani. So, modulus, increment, plus plus gapon, decrement, minus minus.
Mauni siya ang code sa data type. First, magbutang ta og hash, string, last name. Ang sa string na siya double quote. Sunod ako dayon kay ang int. Ang sa int, di na to kailangan magbutang og double quote. Di siya para sa string nga need pa siya og double quote. Ang sunod na po dayon kay ang quote. Ang sa quote, naa siya decimal point. Na siya decimal. Ang last dayon is ang bold. Ang sa bold mo na siya ang true or false. Ang bold, ang ilan sa bold kay ang sa true, ang 1, ang false, ang 0. Siniran. Success. Muna siya ang data types. Muna siyang code sa data types.
In this video, we're going to tackle the if statement, if else statement, and if else statement in Python. What is if statement? If statement is programming conditional statement that if prove true performs a function or displays information. What is the syntax of if statement? The syntax of if statement is if test the condition and statement. So this is the syntax of if statement. So we're going to have a program in if statement. Okay, let's print first group equal int open close parenthesis, let's put here input close double quote, enter your group number, and then if group greater or equal to 8 colon, and we're going to print the statement. Okay, print close and open parenthesis double quote all are present. So this is our statement, and let's print again another statement double quote thank you, and let's try to run our program. So as you can see here, enter your group number. Let's put 8, and then as you can see, when we put number 8, the next is all are present and thank you. So our statement is true and this part is executed. Because 8 is equal to 8, so our if statement is true. Next,
we're going to tackle the if-else statement. What is if-else statement? If-else statement is used to execute the both true part and the false part of a given condition. If the condition is true, the if block code is executed, and if condition is false, the else block code is executed. Okay. Syntax of if-else statement is: the syntax of if-else statement is if is the condition statement else semicolon else is no condition. Okay, down statement. So this is the syntax of if-else statement. So we're going to try the if-else statement in Python. Group call int open and close parenthesis input open and close double quote enter your group number. And if group greater or equal to 8, our statement, we're going to print close and open parenthesis double quote all are present if else we're going to print the else statement open and close double quote not all are present. So let's print another statement of else statement. Print open and close double quote thank you. So let's try our program to run. Okay, enter your number, enter your group number. So we're going to put 8 and okay, the if condition is true, so the if block code is executed. The if block is executed. See, because 8 is equal to 8, that's why our if statement is true. And we're going, the else condition is ignored. The else statement will be ignored. Let's try to run again our if-else statement program. Okay. Enter your group number. We're going to put 5. Number 5. So next. So as you can see, enter your group. When we enter 5, the else statement printed not all are present. So
The and if the condition is false, the else block is executed. See, our else statement is executed because 5 is not equal to 8. So our if statement is false, and then the else statement will be executed. So this is the if else statement, not only in the true part but also in a false part will be executed. The last program we are going to tackle is about if, elif, else statement. What is if, elif, else statement? The elif is short for else and if. It allows us to check multiple expressions. If the condition for if is false, it checks the condition of the next elif block as so on. If the conditions are false, the body of else is executed. Only one block among the several if, elif, else block is executed according to the condition. The if block can have only one else block, but it can have multiple elif block. So what is the syntax of if, elif, else statement? Okay. The syntax is if, test the condition, statement, else, elif, test the condition, statement, else. The else statement, there's no condition, so colon and statement. So this is the syntax of if, elif, else statement. So we're going to have a program of if, elif, else statement.